Well, you already have some news. We haven't heard much about any players' news. We've been really searching for this coaching staff and only needing a running back coach right now and a special teams coordinator. While in the mix of that, we're getting some news from Tony Pauline that Zach Ertz will get traded this offseason. Not surprised. He's not getting Austin Hooper money. He's not getting Travis Kelce money. He's not getting George Kittle money. The Eagles have offered Zach Ertz 2 contracts. And obviously there was some speculation that Zach Ertz and Howie Roseman were pretty much in conflict over contract talks. Okay. I think Zach Ertz is still a top tight end in the league, but unfortunately he's got no mobility. He's got good separation, got reliable hands. He had a few drops this year, but this whole offense was a mess, so I can't even blame everything on everyone is to blame, pretty much from front office to this roster as of 2020 went for us here. We need guys that can catch the ball, get some yak yards, get separate. You know what I mean? I don't know. When I look at Travis Kelce, George Kittle, some of these guys like Austin Hooper, they can literally, in space, they can get yards, and Zach Ertz can't run anymore. We tried trading him. There was a lot of speculation. It's some trade talks at the trade deadline this past year, by week 9. And there was some interest from the Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Unfortunately, Zach Ertz was on IR, and you cannot trade players while they are on IR. So that's the reason why he was not moved at that point. Was injured again for a little bit and came back and finally got him in the lineup. And obviously we did as much as we could with this offense and this play calling and everything that's been going on with this team this past year. What are you going to get for Zach Ertz? Not expecting a first-round pick, but you never know. I'm thinking a second-round pick to a third and maybe another mid-round pick, and that will pretty much get the trade done for Zach Ertz. Okay, this was bound to happen. Some fans are going to be happy. Some fans are going to be mad. I'm just going to be relieved because we need to get younger. We are the second oldest roster in the league, okay? Second oldest roster, second most expensive behind the Saints. That the Saints are $93 million over the cap, and we're $70 right now. Zach Ertz is not getting a new contract. You're not paying 2 tight ends. Nick Sirianni has used 2 tight ends in his offense for the Indianapolis Colts. So there's a lot of say here. They might sign one free agency for a veteran minimum, like maybe someone like Trey Burton can come back to the Eagles, or, they have guys like Hakeem Butler. They have that wide receiver turned tight end. They have another guy that was the next quarterback. There's a whole bunch of guys that they could put as number 2 competition. Hopefully a normal offseason will help this position to see who would be a good number 2 for the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, but it's time to start chopping the roster down and start moving on, and that's the right decision that we have to make. And I appreciate everything Zach Ertz has done for his whole career and for that Super Bowl that he was a part of, and has done a lot for this city, not just on the field, but off the field as well. Okay, so I'm all for trading Zach Ertz. I understand that, he was very upset after the last game. He knew it was his last night in Philly. That was it. We have to move on. I think Dallas Goedert's ready. I think he can beat defenses. I think he can run past defense. I think Nick Sirianni will do a great job with these tight ends this year. I'm very excited to see how they make these tight ends work within this offense, but obviously not how Doug was doing it and force-feeding these tight ends the ball like he has been doing. There has been success. I thought Richard Rodgers actually had a really good year this year. He seemed like very productivity, high productive tight end this year in Richard Rodgers out of all the tight ends we had this year. Obviously, there was a lot of injury with this team as well. So I am very 100% comfortable with Dallas Goedert taking the charge. I would like to pay Dallas Goedert in a couple of years and try to find a way to keep him in Philadelphia if he plays well. It's a year-to-year league, guys, and Dallas Goedert has to play well, and I expect every position in this offense to play well. So with Zach Ertz leaving, it was just bound to happen, and we all have to accept that. I'm on the train of trading him because there's just no room for him here. We need to move on. We need to get past this Super Bowl that's been behind the shadow of this team. I thought this team got lazy after 17. I thought The front office got lazy. The players got lazy. The injuries piled up year after year, more and more every year. And keeping these guys 30 and above that are really have no use for us right now, and we have no use for them, makes no sense. And wherever Zach Ertz goes, hope he has a good career at maybe a needy tight end group, like maybe the Ravens. You never know. Could be the Green Bay Packers. You never know what team he could be on and actually be very productive. He deserves to be on a better team and, hopefully get close to another chip. So that's all I really got to say, guys, about Zach Ertz. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at JoeyShake72. Guys, haven't checked the description below on merchandise, memberships, and everything like that. I cannot stream until April 5th. I have a backup channel. Be putting posts up. Look at my community posts. I've been putting them up like crazy. Be doing some live streams on there. So I appreciate everybody and the support that everybody has given me. And I appreciate everybody checking these videos out. Much important and very grateful for it. So I appreciate it, guys. I'll see you guys later. Shakes going up, follow slide. Peace out, guys. Peace.